Welcome back. My name is Kaz, and this is one of the tracks that I have to do in post for Let's Play Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. We start off in the town of Algiva. No, that's wrong. Hold on, where am I? Aldra. The other Al name. I quickly exchange a blue crystal for a red one, contrary-wise to what the man just said. Start off. Yeah. I'm not proud of this particular run. You know, I was doing this all in one night. You know, we'd recorded everything in one night too, but the recording got lost, so here I am, getting hit by slimes. The slimes are much harder to deal with when you have to hit them more than once. It's easy enough to get one shot in on a slime, but getting the follow-up hits that you require quite a bit more challenging. And there I am, I'm dead. That's my continue. Those were my 3 deaths, and you see that with the grace period of invulnerability I am afforded, it's much easier to get out of that situation. I at first thought that you would need like a perfect run, like no continues, to get the best ending. But this is the ending number 1 run, so clearly not. Clearly I am allowed to continue once. The big drawback of that death there, and I'm not going to discover this for another couple of seconds. I'm right outside the town of Oldon here, and Oldon has the Morning Star, which requires 200 hearts, many of which I just lost. When you continue, it zeroes out your experience and your hearts, so here I am, 46 experience, 60 hearts. Really hating myself for that death. And then again, my alternative would have been probably to wait for daytime right after night had fallen. I mean, I just got to the town just in time to exchange for the red crystal, which is the only thing that you need to do in that town, by the way. And you know, I'm rolling on. Hit, killing slimes, taking names, but wasn't prepared for it. Wasn't prepared. So for those of you who don't want to, don't feel the need to experience the full grandeur of the continued heart grinding, you should skip ahead to about 10 minutes and 25 seconds. That'll put you right back here in town at nighttime with me with more hearts and ready to purchase the Morning Star. We have another day and a night to go through. And that's another downside to the hearts. You know, I do need that many hearts and more to play through the entire game. Let's see. Need like 50 for each oak stake. You certainly need to get all those. Of course, you can only hold 250 at a time, so there's no way to, like, stock up. Up to 84. How grand. So that's 250 right there just for oak stakes. And, you know, I suppose you don't need me to buy the Chain Whip and the Morning Star, but I certainly felt the need to, so I went and did that. Now the big drawback, the sun rising. I mean, aside from the sun being out and that being its own kind of drawback, I no longer get to fight the ghouls in the town. So I have to go outside to make my bread. In this case, fighting more slimes. But like I said before, it's much easier to kill them when you only need to get one hit in, and, you know, I've decided to press my luck. Turns out I only need 100 more at this point. So let's see, Chain Whip was 150, so you have 250 and 150 for the 400 there. Of course, another 200 for the Morning Star. Brings us to a grand total of 600 hearts. Then another 100 for the first items. That's holy water and white crystal. So we're up to 700. 700 hearts in the entire game I end up spending. More slimes. One of them gets on top of me, and of course, charmingly hops right into my landing place where I would be. Like, oh, great. You're not given very very many invulnerability frames after a hit. You'll notice there's no flashing like in lots of other games. Of course, that's always kind of been the way with Castlevania. You take a hit, and then until you hit the ground again is when you're invulnerable. Ooh, that one leaps over my head. The slimes are a little unpredictable because they can do a short hop or a medium hop, and that's medium hop puts them at about your same height level, like eye level. And then they have a high hop too that'll make them jump over your head. At this point, I decided to go back into Uldon looking for a church. Sort of because of peer pressure, I guess. You know, I'd already died once out there, two slimes, to two slimes. But that was nighttime, those were different slimes. I probably could have stayed out there and been safe. The other drawback to going back into Uldon to find a church is that they're heathen heretics and don't have a church. I end up talking to this guy instead. Thanks, guy. Rumor monger. Spreading Dracula's evil rumors. You'll get yours. You'll get yours. Just wait till nighttime when you become a ghoul. I shall defeat you many times and take your half-hearts. And then I decide, oh, well, if it's not on the third level up there, I must have forgotten. It must be on the same level as the Morning Star. That's the house with the Morning Star, by the way. And I still lack 50 hearts to get it grown. Man, this whole run was groan-worthy. Oh no, I'm not cutting it. I did this in one sitting, so you can also sit through it. All of it. I'm starting to think that the night is a much more wonderful time for me, because, you know, now here all the ghouls come back, and I can spend some time attacking them instead of the slimes. I feel this is a much more safe activity. And indeed, there's going to be one of these spots where you can walk to the left, kill a ghoul, take its heart, walk to the right, kill a ghoul, take its heart too. There's one of those spots in the first town in Jova. It's right about here. Near that alleyway. Yep. The back and forth, the heart grind. If you think about it, you know, that you average about 4 hearts every time you collect. So looking at it that way, you only have like 25 to get like 25 enemies to get through to get to 100 hearts. So 700 in the game, I only really have to defeat what? 7 times 25 is like yeah, 175. That's not so bad. Yeah, I mean, you've watched people, you've probably ground through 175 enemies for something or another before. Don't tell me you haven't done that. Anyway. I wasn't kidding about the 10-minute mark, by the way. It does take a little while. Both to get the hearts, which by this point I actually certainly have enough hearts, but also to get the next experience level. These ghouls are still giving me experience, so I'll be able to get up to, what is it, like level 3? Maybe I'm already at level 3 and I forgot. Well, there's the level, by the way. Well, damn! Levels refill your health. Now that I've done that, I'm pretty happy, pretty satisfied. Go back to where the Morning Star Man is. Hang out for a little while, kill some more ghouls, do a dance. Oh no, that certainly was level 3. Alright. There are only 6 experience levels in the entire game, and getting the 6th one can actually be rather challenging. Because there's only like 2, maybe 3 screens where you can still get experience when you're at level 5. They cut off the number of screens that do give you experience every time you gain a level. There's like an experience map. Oh, there I took a hit from a ghoul, but I didn't lose any health. And that happens sometimes when you level up. You get like one like armor frame or something. I want to say it's an armor frame. That might be something else though. I'm not terribly into the mechanics of the game or an expert on that or anything. Man, at this point I should have just set the controller down for a minute and gotten a soda or something. Okay, well, there's the morning sun, which has vanquished my inability to purchase things. Aha! My ability to purchase things restored. I walk into the house. Down the stairs. See, that's the upgrade that happens. Well, okay, by now it would have been a downgrade because this is historically after Lament of Innocence and other games that feature vampire dollars, but you can spend vampire dollars at night. You can't spend art currency at night. It's forbidden. This makes it an inferior currency. Imagine if you could not spend a euro at night. There was just no way. You know, all the shops are closed. Or even if there was some kind of restriction on the money itself. And now we come to the title of this one, Believe in Magic and You'll Be Saved. Ooh boy. I mean, the only magic in the game is the crystals, right? Well, I guess Simon wields the laurels as a magic thing. But perhaps that's just like laurel's antibacterial properties, and he eats one and then he's, staunched against the evil bacteria that all these enemies give off. That must be how they damage you, with bacteria, that the laurels protect you against. Alright, this is Deborah Cliff. You equip the red crystal, you crouch, and I'm not joking, a whirlwind appears from the other side of the screen to take you away. I'm not sure how you would figure that out on your own as a kid. Pretty rough. Someone had to show me long ago. I think someone like read it in a guide or something and told me about it, and I'm like, that's insane. I was really happy to hear it though, because I had been banging my head against this game. The difficulty doesn't come out in any of the like monsters or the game's bosses. It's an Iron Man. It's, you know, how much of this can you take? And then it ends. You're allowed unlimited continues. I mean, you get a bad ending if you use a bunch of them, but unlimited continues. How many games offer you that? And it starts you right where you left off, right wherever you were standing. Unbelievable. Similarly unbelievable is the layout of this mansion, where you have to figure out that one area is fake blocks and walk through it. We'll get the Fang here. I think I already have an oak stake left over from last time, so I don't need to find that guy up there. In the next run, the normal or mid-ending run, we'll go find him. We don't need to find him right now. I'm feeling stoked, pretty back into it by now. I've got the Morning Star. Happy about that. Started earning experience again to 92 hearts, although really the only things that I need to purchase anymore are more oak stakes. I'm certainly not going to get from this guy. I may demo the nail somewhere else, but really, as long as you have holy water, you never need the nail for anything. It's just kind of cool to be able to break blocks with your whim. That's what it does, by the way. It breaks blocks, you equip it. Anything that the holy water can break, your whip can break. No, there really isn't anything better than the rib, as far as Dracula's components. For that guy, stairs. There's some really crazy things that you could do on stairs if you're made out of computer code. Yep, big blocks. And away we go. Done with Brahm's Mansion. Or perhaps Brahm Mansion. That's Brahms, but the possessive. Anyway, that's all for this run, so I'll see you next time.